Welcome to Dance with Disease. My name is Ren. In 2016, my index finger started wiggling, which is great if you're training a dog, but I don't have a canine companion. And then the word Parkinsons came into my life. I knew from the beginning that this was not the downward spiral of doom as guaranteed by the brochures, but a kick in the ass to look at my life and change. This podcast is dedicated to sharing my magical journey of healing through trying every alternative therapy imaginable. Thanks for joining me. Let's dance.
Good morning, dear friends. It is May 15th at 5:45 a.m. I woke up at 5. I've started to do dream journaling first. It's interesting how, now that I'm committed to recording my dreams, I'm remembering just the way it said in the dream workshop I did. Interesting. It's refreshing that something that someone says comes true. Maybe that's something about myself. Yeah, maybe that's sort of an inner thing that I need to work on. Lowering my expectations of people or not having expectations of people. Maybe that's it. Either way, I feel pretty damn good this morning. I feel less hobbled. I feel more mobile. I had some interesting dreams of the one that comes to mind. So, to me it seems pretty clear that dreams of the subconscious mind. And that it's your mind working through all the different things going on in your mind. Your problems, your successes, all of it. I also believe the precognitive dreams are reality. And that's what I'm looking for. So I'm on this snow hill, this toboggan hill, and I see this huge pile of snow float down the hill with people giggling on the inside of it. And I turn to this group of people beside me. I say, "Is that a table?" They say, "An easel." So apparently this group of people is floating down the mountain on an easel. And then I crawl up to the top of the launching mound, and the mound was melting. So it's a cold time. The snow is a platform for travel, and that season's coming to an end. Seems pretty damn hopeful to me. And on that note, let's get this party started. We need a pillow. team effort. I had a vision on the other side of this. When the season comes to an end, the season of recovery, the season of transformation, the joyful celebration of the team effort that it's taken to overcome this immense challenge. And I haven't had a positive vision like that in a long time, in a while, in maybe a month or so. And it's nice to be feeling positive. It's nice to be on the rise, because it's hope, faith, in anything, in anybody's life, in any circumstance, people can do amazing things with faith and hope. And I grew up as a cynic with very little hope. What I know for myself is that when I've got hope, I'm much happier. And even by team effort, the drugs are part of the team too. So I went into work at Pedigo, and there's a drugstore in the complex where the shop is, and I wanted to get some. I had to fill this prescription for drugs for the levodopa, otherwise known as the drugs. And all this bitterness and anger came up for me. This pharmacist is trying to be compassionate. He's trying to be a nice guy, and I'm just like, I'm just being a jerk. I don't want to be on this for longer than I need to be. And but at the same time, he wasn't hearing me. He kept on stopping to have a conversation. I'm like, dude, let's keep this train running. But that behavior, that cynical, angry behavior, is behavior that Dustin carried with him, not the behavior of Ren. And so, yeah, it's nice to see it. It's also nice to let it go. I'm doing the best that I can. And if the dude's not hearing me, all this compassion, I mean, my whole creative mind goes to on the negative side and wants to be able to bring in some fuzzy dice for him so he can put it in his drug dealer car. Oh, and this stuff is helping me. So self-destructive. And you know what, I'm choosing to do it, but not choosing to be grateful for it. It's strange. Really strange. Well, or maybe it's not strange. It's just the past come bubbling up. And so this visualization, this self-hypnosis that I do during the pad session, it talks about things getting easier, and it's getting easier to settle in. And I guess it seemed to me it's something you either get or you don't. And I'm getting it. It's getting easier, and I'm getting deeper into trance, which is not trust. Trust, my friends. Some people have it. My wife certainly has it and thrives because of it. I'm gaining it and getting better with it. Like, for example, a message that's come to me from the beginning is letting go. Letting go is not something I've embraced or had and subsequently Evan had the incredible skill with throughout most of the life of this body. And to be able to let go and just allow the body to do what it's doing, because it's doing it for a reason, and just let go and allow the body to the physical experience to bring me closer to use it as a tool to let me go deeper, rather than be afraid of it and tense and make it worse because your body's tensing and it's trying to stop it. So be it. The body's doing what it's doing. There's a reason why it's doing what it's doing. And I'm chipping away the layers, getting through this process, stumbling through it, shuffling. Well, I'm going to try to start using better language because I used to shuffle recently, and I'm like, the body doesn't have to shuffle. It's shuffling at the moment because, sorry, I'm just making sure I'm not going over my time here. 30 seconds. Yeah, the body's doing what it's doing for a reason. And that's okay. It's okay. Life is just going on the way it needs to. Like I said before, I've gained so much from this experience. And life is really good. Like I feel so blessed with the work that I have, with the wife that I have. We have a home in this time of incredible housing greed and shortage and insecurity for those that are not in the position we're in. Oh, we're so fortunate. We are so fortunate. We are grateful every day when we hear the stories of people that are being stressed because of others' greed. It's really sad. Because it's sad because people have no idea what they're doing on the greedy side, and that they are setting themselves up for suffering. Because if you're in that position where you're taking advantage of others for your own short-term gain, and if I were to turn that onto myself, if I've got judgment of other people that are greedy, how am I being greedy myself? I don't think I am a greedy person, though, but that might have a subtle manifestation in another part of my life. Taking advantage of others for my own greed, for myself. I don't think that's me, but who knows? Ultimately, everyone is your teacher. For me, in that place, I find that a great place, because if someone does something that I'm judging, then 9 times out of 10, I'm judging myself. And then that person, I'm just putting my crap on that other person in my mind, causing my own suffering. How are you judging others? How are you not looking at your stuff?
Thank you for listening to the Dance with Disease podcast. My name is Ren. It's been a pleasure to have you here today. For more podcasts and the films, Dance with Disease, log on to YouTube, Ren the Artist. See you next time.